What's going on, squad? My name is Chef Jonathan, and this is a Brodacious Life. Together, we are designing a new YouTube channel called Brodacious Foods to pair with our current channel, A Brodacious Life. And our Brodacious Life, it's going to be the cornerstone of our podcast and our YouTube, and it's designed around our 5 Fs. Faith, family, freedom, finance, and fun. This new channel is designed to pair beside our channel and provide a platform of fun that we have in the kitchen. We have chosen to create this channel really for two main reasons. I'm super passionate about food. Food is literally my life as a chef. I have the opportunity to work alongside some of the best chefs in the country every single day and to showcase their skills, their hard work, business, and the amazing food they produce would be just a dream come true. I've been a chef, and I've worked all over the country: Louisiana, Mississippi, Georgia, Alabama, the southeast little corner of the United States. Florida's its own thing. Though I'm not saying that I won't ever do content in Florida, because there is sections of Florida that kind of do feed into our cuisine more so than the peninsula itself of Florida. But I think the food coming out of this region is so underrated. And what ends up happening is everyone's view of the South is flannel shirts, fried pork chops covered in gravy, basically Cracker Barrel. And there's so much more to us than Cracker Barrel, to a point where it's almost offensive that when you talk to Northern people, like, oh, I've had Southern food, I've had Cracker Barrel. It's like, no, you haven't. And I want to showcase all of that food and that love and those things that go on. There's so much diversity here in the South. We are one of the most diverse cultures, and you don't get to see it a lot. You definitely don't hear about it, but there's Vietnamese, there's Korean, there's a lot of Indian or New American. There's obviously African American, there's French cuisine. There's all these different things that play into the cuisine of the South. And I want to showcase all of that for you on Brodacious Foods. So if you haven't had a chance yet, make sure you hop over there, you hit that like. And I get it, it's a blank page. You're not going to see a whole bunch right now. You'll probably see this video. We're going to kind of load that content into that side as well, just so it's there and it's starting to add content into that. So please hop over, hit the like, hit the subscribe. And number two reason why we are choosing to add the second platform onto our podcast is that we've recognized a trend analysis on YouTube that our viewers have a higher click rate on our conversions when it comes to food. We've had several videos and how-tos, Dr. J's Smoker, which is called the Big Daddy Grill, and our conversations with my old chef pal, Frosty Banks from the Frosty Banks Show. Those have been some of our highest click items. So I know those are items that people are looking for, and it's content that I'm really passionate about. And it'll kind of give me another outlet, if you will, to really showcase my passion. So it's kind of the best of both worlds. I have a passion, I possess a skill, and I just want and we have the click rates to show us that it's in demand. So in our first episode of this series, we discussed finding your niche and how to find your subject. If you missed that video, you'll have a link at the end of the video, and you'll be able to click over and learn. This week, we're focusing on high quality content. We want our videos that we're producing to be informative, entertaining, and engaging. So important note that this is not to be a crutch to start your YouTube channel. It's very easy to say, I haven't nailed this. I'm not the best at this area over here. I'm not good at making thumbnails. I'm not great at high quality video. I'm literally recording with an iPhone. So it doesn't have to be super high quality when you start. And I encourage you that to be honest, it's kind of the opposite. When you look at YouTube greats, I'm obsessed with Ali Abdal's channel on YouTube, probably my ultimate favorite YouTube channel. Please note that his content's amazing. He's got beautiful thumbnails and great content. He's a millionaire. He's a millionaire because he did a great job in developing great quality, engaging content. But what you also need to know is that that's not where he started. And if you go back to the original channels, if he still has them up there, he might have taken down some of those original videos. It was kind of like being recorded in a dark room in like what felt like his mom's living room. And it's okay. It's okay to have that. Now, of course, he has, when you see this amazing content, it needs to be recognized that he has a team of people back there that is doing all of the fine tuning for him. So he is not one guy knocking out all of this content. Love his content. You could tell me there's 50 people back there. I wouldn't care. Props to him. Favorite channel if you haven't had a chance. Maybe I could put a link down below. I'm not going to mess up the algorithm too much. But today I want to talk about the process. And I know the process in creating a YouTube video is much like creating a recipe inside of a restaurant. To create a proper recipe for a YouTube video, we need a plan, we need a script for how we're going to film. It's tempting to just speak off the cuff. Without planning, however, you'll find yourself stalling, repeating, confused at your point, ultimately creating more work for your editing, or even worse, the viewer leaves the video because they won't return back to that content because it's not quality content. Planning your video ensures that your video is clear, it's concise, it's engaging. And here are the best practices for scripting a YouTube video. I have been working on this. This is not my strong suit. This is an area where, honestly, I've relied on Dr. J, and he helps me write scripts and do all these different things. And then, of course, what's great about it when you write your script, now when you go to develop your newsletter, you put that script as almost like a blog post, and you've got great content for your newsletter subscribers. So very important. So first, when we're creating our script, it's important to start with just a generic outline. That just highlights just key points, 5 points, bang, bang, bang. What do you want to cover in your video? This will help you stay organized, to cover the most important information and provide structure to the conversation. You don't want to skip around your bullet points, go kind of like Han Solo, skipping back and forth between galaxies trying to avoid the Empire. You don't really want to do that. You really just want to stay on point and keep it moving. You could do this on an Excel spreadsheet. I am currently working on a spreadsheet based on this information. I'm going to have that at some point, and I'm going to release it, but I want to try it out a couple times. There might be some others that are out there. So whenever that comes, I'll make sure that I make a video and I include you in on it. But I think that's a cool idea, building an Excel spreadsheet. Occasionally, I'll use Microsoft Word, and if I'm honest, I'm a sucker for an old school pencil, paper, writing it down. Next, we need to we want it to be simple and concise. The script should follow, it should be easy to follow, should be easy to understand, avoid technical jargon and busy language. I will have to make sure that when I'm talking to restaurant people with that Brodacious Foods, that I'm not talking in restaurant language. Though I'm inside of that restaurant, it's going to be very easy for me to be like, oh, 86 that, or julienne of onions, or is that thickened with a roux? And the average listener might not understand that kitchen jargon. Restaurant people, it's going to click instantly. But for everyone else, you're probably microcosming out your listenership because they don't understand what you're talking about. Third, be conversational. I tell every podcast guest that, we're just two friends hanging out in a coffee shop. It's not a super formal event. It's about having fun. It's about learning, and it's about being engaging. And you can't do that if you're just uptight. I am a robot. And ultimately what it comes down is though you've done all this scripting, you still got to be authentic in who you are and enjoy it. Be you. That's what's going to be your selling point. Your selling point is to be you. It's not to be, in the chef world, I don't want to be Bobby Flay. I don't want to be Gordon Ramsay. Those are dudes who do their own thing. High five to them. They're millionaires, self-made. Power to them, but that's not me. I don't want to be that. I'm going to be Jonathan Boyd. I want my own respect. I want my own thing, and I'm going to be authentic. Fourth, use visuals. And this is something that I'm working on. Be the first one to tell you, I am not good at video editing. So I'm working on this skill, and I've been able to do some small things. Like you could probably see my little, if I could point to it properly because it's reversed to me, add little clips where I've got a Brodacious Life podcast and some things like that. One of the things that I've been working on is reaching out to video editors who are good at that. So one of the things that we've been starting to do is release some of our content actually over to Fiverr, and using Fiverr, which Fiverr is it's a platform that connects you with people who provide different services. So it could be video editing, it could be creating thumbnails, SEO optimization, website design, you name it, they're doing it over there. And sometimes it's cheap, sometimes it's expensive. There's lots of different varieties of quality. So again, watch their ratings, look at their stars. I enjoy Fiverr. I am going to put a link down below because there is, I do have an affiliate link that is available. So please, if you're, ever out there, hit down below, hit the link. It helps support the podcast. I'd greatly appreciate it. I'm not a sponsor by any means, but I do have that affiliate link there. But if you're not up to 100%, make sure that you are using other services that can help you out. Sometimes it's like $5-10. They can help you edit and add things in. And again, you wanted to add, images, graphics, animations, all of that's just kind of there to help you engage with your viewers. On the other hand, you might be a do-it-yourselfer, and there's nothing wrong with that. Dr. J and I, we're really big into CapCut. It's a free app in Apple Store. I learned how to use the software on how-tos on Skillshare. Skillshare is like the Netflix of picking up a new skill or hobby. Cooking, drawing, content creation, you name it, you can learn it. Use my link below. Yes, again, it's an affiliate link. If you go back to all of our other shows, and you're going to find very, 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 very few affiliate shows or affiliate references. I mentioned these two because I actually use them a lot, and I genuinely enjoy both of the products that they put out. But you can find out how to use CapCut, how to use Adobe, whatever your editing, Procreate, whatever it might be. That is a great place where you can find a skill. It's free for 7 days. So if you say, hey, I don't really want to pay for anything, then just say, okay, well, I'm just going to do the 7-day free. I'm going to learn the skill, and then I'm going to drop my account, whatever it might be. There's great content there. It can help you learn. So video editing is one of those things that it can take that's a 30-hour conversation. So I'm not going to really deep dive. That's kind of another conversation, and one that I'm not exactly capable of giving you a full conversation about just yet. I'm learning. Next, incorporate a sense of humor. No one likes to talk to the old clear eyes commercial guy. It can help make a video more memorable. Be personable. And again, be authentic. Add call to actions in your script. And this is very important. They could be like, hit the like, subscribe, share content. It could be to click on the website or join a newsletter. Viewers need to be told the next step, provide them next to consume more content in the nicest way possible. Our viewers sometimes can, I don't want to offend anybody, but they need to be told what to do. And if they're not told what they do, they just scroll into the next thing. So they're kind of like sheep in that matter. You kind of got to keep them in the right mindset to click on to the next thing. So again, keep them on track, help them out. Do yourself a favor by providing them the next video. Last thing is do a dry run of your video recording. It can help you approximately like how long your video is going to be. It'll give you the opportunity to, cut some fluff to meet your time frame, as well as remove any jitters out of your system. This is something that I've been more ritual about. I used to be really bad about just going right off the cuff. And now I'm scripting my YouTube videos and my podcast out completely. And I went from making 45-minute conversations because I'm off in never ever land with my conversation to now I'm getting it down around 15 to 16 minutes. And the goal is some of this we're going to even hatch down to about 8 minutes. So I hope this can help you provide some framework to create high quality, engaging content. Treat your YouTube channel like a business. And again, if you're really wanting to monetize or make a business out of your YouTube, it's very important to have processes, and scripting is a key part of that process. I know if it's a hobby for you, that's fine. Do not expect to have growth if you're not willing to treat it like a business and have processes. So I look forward to hearing you, talking to you on the next episode, and just talking about how we're creating a long-term, sustainable, fun YouTube channel designed around food. And of course, you'll always have a Brodacious Life to talk about our 5 F's: faith, family, freedom, finance, fun. And we're looking forward to hanging out with you next time.